My name is Harry. I'm the chair for the Workers' Solidarity Project. And what we do is we organize unorganized workers by doing workshops on how to organize your workplace, how to have an organizing conversation, and other organizing trainings. We also organize, this all worked out in my head. We also organize strike support through solidarity funding, through getting people out to picket lines with food and other forms of strike support.
Okay.
And then I'm Mariah Lauer. I am with the Colorado Springs chapter of DSA, or Democratic Socialists of America. We are the largest socialist organization in the United States, and we basically just try to build working class power, whether that is through supporting labor organizing, tenant organizing, housing, working on various issues, but yeah, really just trying to build democracy in our political system and our economic system.
My vision for America is that the people who do the work of making America run actually run America.
I'll say, yeah, I have my own personal vision, which is somewhat different, but I would say, yeah, generally it's just like we actually have democracy in all areas of our life, and that the people, people who produce wealth are the ones who are actually able to benefit from it. So, especially economically, we have economic democracy.
We're at the protests because right now the current regime in this country is rolling back over a century of labor rights, civil rights, and everything else that's been won by working people and the civil rights movement, the feminist movement, the workers' movement, and so on.
Yeah, I would say DSA, we were at the protest because I think what we are hoping to get more people to understand is that right now there's not going back to how things have been. Like, we actually need complete radical change in this country. And that this isn't, the current states with oligarchs being very openly in control and, speed running towards fascism isn't by accident. It's not because of Donald Trump. It is because of capitalism, and that's why we really need to be trying to change things completely and putting power in the working class.
I would say people need to be organizing in their workplaces, finding a community center where they can organize with other people in their community. Join the DSA, join the Workers' Solidarity Project if you live in Colorado Springs, and be organizing as working people to take power in their workplaces, city councils, and local government.
Well, yeah, I guess I don't really have that much to add. I think real organizing in workplaces, if you're a tenant organizing is super important right now. But I think also just like actually embracing a real alternative is what we really need people to do right now. Because yeah, as I said, there's no going back. We can't kind of put this horrible genie back in the bottle. The only way to really beat fascism is with socialism. So.
Next event is May Day, May 1st at 5:30 downtown Colorado Springs. We will be rallying with other union folk, the DSA, Pikes Peak Library Workers Union, and we'll be marching.
It'll be a rally in March.
Yes.
Starting at City Hall.
People need to speak to their coworkers. They need to speak to their neighbors. They need to do what the ruling class in this country does, is they meet every day. Working people can meet once a month to talk about what they're doing and what they can do to fight fascism.
Yeah, absolutely. The oligarchs are organized, so we need to be as well. I would also just say, in addition to talking to the people around you in your life, talking to your neighbors, your coworkers, your friends, I think it's also time, especially quite frankly, especially for older generations to who understandably had like dealt with a lot of indoctrination about capitalism and how, you know, socialism is evil. I think it's time for real education about even what it actually means, and yeah, to just actually get a better understanding of it and then hopefully join the fight for it. Well, I'll just add something I said at the last rally, at the rally last week, was that I just kind of talked about really what socialism entails without calling it socialism at first. Then I was just like, you know, if these are all things that you want, like if you don't want democracy in your workplace, if you want workers who, you know, produce the wealth and value to be the ones that benefit from it the most, if you want to actually have housing you can afford, and if you want a pension and all these things, it's like you just might be a socialist. I completely lost where I was going with that.
No, you're good.
but yeah, basically it's not as scary as it seems. It's not scary.
I don't know, you're very intimidating to me.